most people, they misunderstand du'a completely. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu, he used to say that I'm not concerned about whether the du'a will be answered. Rather, I'm concerned about making du'a. Because if I'm guided to make du'a, then the response is going to come with it. And there was a poet who said, while addressing his Lord, he said that if you didn't intend for me to attain what I hope and ask for, you wouldn't have accustomed me to asking. So Ibn Qayyim, he says that whoever is inspired and guided to make du'a, then the response is intended for him. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِ عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. And when my servant, he asks about me, then indeed I am near. I respond to the dua of the caller when he calls upon me. So brothers and sisters, imagine if somebody promised you something and you completely trusted them. You wouldn't worry for a second about whether they would keep their promise or not. That was the mindset of Umar radiallahu anhu with Allah. He didn't think about if Allah would answer the dua. He knew with certainty that Allah would, because Allah promises this. So instead, Umar, what he was worried about is if he'd be guided by Allah to make dua. Now think about it. How many people are drowning in worries, yet they never turn to Allah? How many people search everywhere for solutions to their problems, except for turning to the one who controls everything? So when Allah guides you to making dua to Him, and you ask Him, and you beg Him, don't see that as something small. Rather, that might be one of the greatest signs that Allah wants good for you. Because the one who guided you to ask is the same one who promised to answer. So why would He guide you to ask if He didn't want to answer that dua? So don't let your biggest concern be whether Allah will answer. Rather, let your biggest concern be whether your heart still turns to Him in dua.